Mike OMeara, Radio Entertainment.
Today's episode of the Mike OMeara Show is brought to you by our bonus packages. Please go to MikeOMearaShow.com and click on the bonus banner. You'll get access to all of our bonus content, and even better, you'll be helping out TMOS. So please quit sucking, and we thank you.
Available on demand every day in iTunes and the Google Play Store and around the world on MikeOMearaShow.com. What more can we do for you? It's the Mike OMeara Show.
This is a really interesting day. Oscar is dealing with the Bush family and their podcast, and he's not with us today.
They finalized the adoption today, right?
I think they're going to adopt him.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I require. First of all, I'm going to sneeze. Hold
okay,
on.
that means that's good luck.
God, I hope I didn't get my kids cold. I
think you're past. I think you're past that sort of window. Colds are pretty.
All right, last year, not to panic anyone, but last year, because I know I've got a show coming up in a week that I have to be there for.
Right.
Last week, last night on the news, they had a report in Lee County, Florida, South Florida, where I live.
Are you actually in Lee County? Is that your county?
I'm in Lee County.
Okay.
Last year, they had by this time they had 14 reported cases of the flu. This week, they reported 145 down in my county.
Have you had your shot yet?
No, I'm going to go get it today.
Okay.
I'm going to get it today. But I have to say that that's not why. So Oscar's not here. He's with the fam. But I have a requirement, and I don't know whether we can ever pull this off. So we're getting ready to do the show, and Pony is talking to us, and I hear this like some women having a party in the background. And I realize that I'm at such a disadvantage because I have one camera shot.
Right.
Like you do. The only difference is between my camera shot and yours, Rob, is I can move my camera and show you anything I want.
Right on.
I can show you anything I want. I don't know if I have the luxury there. I never see what's going on there. And so I said to Pony, I said, what's going on? He said, well, there's another podcast.
Yeah.
And it's something to do with ink. Blotters.
No, it's called the ink tank. And Pony, can you come shut the studio door?
How am I supposed to know when no one tells me about these things?
As a rule, here I will say this. You know that we are in the primary studio that was built up here, the nucleus of Podcast Village. The TMOS studio is now known as Studio B because as Podcast Village has grown, we've installed Studio A and even Studio C. So there are 3 studios in our office space right now. And,
okay.
But oftentimes we are the first ones here because of our 9 o'clock start time, or 9:15 if Oscar's here, and so
or 8:50 if Mike and Rob are doing it.
Exactly. So
like today,
which is great, right?
Yeah, it's great.
Isn't this
awesome?
Great.
No, it's great that we started.
I
can always start with you because you're always on time.
I love it. But so we are very rarely starting our show when another show is beginning, but they have an early time as well. So this is not common.
Have they started yet?
It looks like they're still preparing.
Can I? Are they available?
Let me see.
What's the name of their show?
The Ink Tank.
Robin, you know who to ask for, right? If anybody's available.
Yes.
Right.
Pony, can you ask Mr. Ford if one of the hosts would like to stop in and say hi? Their engineer and producer today is RoFo.
All right, I don't want him.
Well, I know that. Who does?
Sorry. I just would love to meet other people. This is what I would do. This is what I would do if we were wandering the hallways and I never get a chance to do this.
And people should know, people that are historians of the show and have followed us for years should know that one of the worst things of...
What's the name of the show again?
The Ink Tank.
The Ink Tank.
When we relocated the Don and Mike show to Rockville and we were the only people in the building...
You and I almost went insane.
It was horrible because
it was the worst year of period of time in my broadcast.
Absolutely, because
didn't get a chance to wander. You and I like to wander and see people and see what's going on.
It's the greatest font of show content that you can get.
So you can totally relate to the fact that that's one thing.
Yes,
that this blessed life I have, where I can do these shows from wherever I'm living, where I don't have that, where I just it's me now. Believe me. It's bliss. It's pure. What's going on with the process here?
Rob is actually speaking
to the slowest man in the world.
I believe Rob Ford might be coming. Now he is in the producer's room. Can we have an update from Rob Ford, Pony?
Jesus.
No dice.
Oh, no dice. I've declined.
Wait, get Rob Ford in here. Get Rob Ford in here.
Rob Ford, please report to the bridge.
No dice. Way to get it done, Pony. Executive producer. Way to flex your little skinny arm.
Here comes Rob Ford.
What, they can't even come in and say hello?
Here's Rob Ford, and he will give us the lowdown. If you're just joining us, perhaps if you just got off a plane, we invited the host of another podcast to do a walk-on.
And then Pony leans over and says, "No dice."
Or was that your quote?
And so let me...
no dice. That's Pony not really giving a good... that's just not the response to give to a Mike OMeara.
Thank you very much. Why did you come back? Mike OMeara. Why don't you come back? I could use you where he is. Because he says no dice. So here's what happens, Rob.
Yes.
First of all, welcome. How are you? How's everything?
Thank you
How's
so much.
Little thing?
You know what? I say it's been
great.
too long.
No, I said the one thing that I lack is I don't wander hallways, say hello to different people. And so I hear, when we're talking to Pony before the show starts,
Sure.
in the background I hear the lovely laughter of women.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I said to myself, boy, wouldn't it be nice to just say hello to the neighbors and just say hi? And then, so I said, Pony, ask them if they'd like to just come on and say hello. And then Pony literally says to me 2 seconds ago, no dice. And now I'm asking for an explanation as to why the no dice.
So I think just any other situation, most of the shows that come to Podcast Village would be totally fine with coming on, saying hi, and you get so many questions asking, "Hey, what's going on in there?" And you bring a lot of intrigue to a lot of the other show hosts.
I get it.
So right now, this show, it's a show called The Ink Tank, and it's about market disruptors, science, technology, that sort of thing.
Right.
Right.
And they are right now. They're getting made up and their hair done for a video.
Oh, they're
shoot.
doing a TV show.
Yeah, and they're starting up, having that conversation, talking about topics because they're about to start recording. So, that's why it doesn't work out today. But any other time,
thank you.
But keep asking, Mike. I think more.
And you know what I got from Pony? No dice.
Yeah,
Pony.
Yes, Mike.
What the hell?
Oh man.
What show are you listening to back there, Matt?
I'm listening to this show.
I see.
Okay.
A little bit of explanation. It's a Mike, am I right? It's a communications business.
It sure
and
is.
I hate to heap praise where we don't normally.
Thank you, RoFo.
But
Go back to your job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming
Good to see
in.
you.
I know he's
Great
busy.
job. Great job. And
so
thank
that's
you.
TV. They're
And my
doing a
best to
TV
them,
thing.
yeah.
All right, very good. That's interesting. All right, so that's what it was.
Yeah.
Tony?
When I came in today, Tony, you were saying?
Yes.
Thank you.
I apologize for that, Mike. I should have been more clear. And I was a bit flippant with the no dice comment, and I apologize.
I just didn't understand. I don't see what's going on over there. We don't have like a mobile camera where I could look over and see what's going on.
We do not, I'm afraid. But I can send you a picture.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
That'd be
I'd like
nice.
that.
What does your clock say? Don't say
I'll probably
tick,
get
tick.
that next week.
Don't say tick, tick, tick. What does your clock say right now? Because I did my timer just crapped out on me.
7:27.
Okay, so we're at +7. That's good.
7:27. I'm on a I'm on a move. All right, we are Yak Late, and Thursday is Yak Day on the Mike OMeara Show. So we have a ton of yaks, and I'd like to get to them before I do my news. So that means we are going to. Here's what's going to happen.
All right, here's the plan.
We're going to get ready for our yaks.
Oh, wait a second, Mike. No dice.
No dice. We're going to get ready for our yaks. We're going to say goodbye to Rob Ford. We're going to try to get a picture of the other people. We're going to fire Pony. Rob, start the effing show. Thank you very much.
It's the Mike OMeara Show. You can listen to the Mike OMeara Show at www.mikeomearashow.com.
Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program.
It's the Mike OMeara Show.
Let's get down to business.
From the entertainment capital of the world.
Marvin, what do you make of all this?
Man, I don't even have an opinion.
Well, you gotta have an opinion. I mean, do you think that God came down from heaven and stopped it?
Oh, what's happening? Oh, man.
Oh, man, I shot Marvin in the face.
Why the f*** you do that?
Well, I didn't mean to do it. It was an accident.
Oh, man, I seen some crazy ass shit in my time, but this...
Chill out, man. I told you it was an accident. You went over a bump or
Hey,
something.
the car ain't hit no motherfucking bump.
Hey, look, man, I didn't mean to shoot the son of a bitch. The gun went off. I don't know why.
Well, look at this fucking mess, man. We're on a city street in broad daylight here.
Believe it, man.
Well, believe it now, motherfucker. We gotta get this car off the road. You know, cops tend to notice like you're driving a
Just
car
take
against
it
the fucking blood. I'm Winston Wolfe. I solve problems.
Good, we got one.
So I heard. May I come in?
Yeah, please do.
First thing, I need you two fellas to do is take those cleaning products and clean the inside of the car. I'm talking fast, fast, fast. You need to go in the back seat, scoop up all those little pieces of brain and skull. Get it out of there. Wipe down the upholstery. Now, when it comes to upholstery, it don't need to be spick and span. You don't need to eat off it. Just give it a good once-over. What you need to take care of are the really messy parts. The pools of blood that I've collected, you gotta soak that shit up. Boys, get to work.
Please would be nice.
Come again?
I said a please would be nice.
Get it straight, Buster. I'm not here to say please. I'm here to tell you what to do. And if self-preservation is an instinct you possess, you better fucking do it and do it quick. I'm here to help. If my help's not appreciated, lots of luck, gentlemen.
No, Mr. Wolf. It ain't like that. Your help is definitely appreciated.
Mr. Wolf, listen. I don't mean disrespect, okay? I respect you. I just don't like people barking orders at me, that's all.
If I'm curt with you, it's because time is a factor. I think fast, I talk fast, and I need you guys to act fast if you want to get out of this. So, pretty please, with sugar on top, clean the f***ing car.
It's the Mike OMeara Show. Mike OMeara, Rob Speedwack, Oscar Santana. And now, from his easy chair, here's Mike.
We are live from the Podcast Village studios in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. This is the Mike OMeara Show. The Mike OMeara Show, or TMOS to our friends, is a worldwide podcast and radio show with a family of listeners who are unrivaled in their love and support for their program. If you're a first-timer, sit back, relax, and prepare to be entertained. And for our longtime friends, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for spreading the word every day about TMOS. From Short Pump, Virginia, to Galena, Illinois, Red Lion, Pennsylvania, Overland Park, Kansas, Frisco, Colorado, and Kilkenny, Ireland, the Mike OMeara Show is on now. And brought to you by Quip. Yes. What actually makes a better toothbrush? Industrial strength power, space-age polymers, multiple modes. No.
Tahoe, the Caribbean.
If you ask your dentist, they'll tell you it's less about the brush and more about how you use it. That's why you need Quip. Quip is the electric toothbrush designed to focus on what actually matters for your oral health. Healthier habits. Quip's sensitive vibrations and built-in timer ensure that you brush for the dentist's recommended 2 minutes, resulting in an even clean.
Mike, do you know that I changed my brush head this morning?
You did?
I did, and it's so easy.
Man, let's French kiss.
Oh, no, stop it. That's not,
sorry.
You know, I'm a very faithful
No, that's great,
man
but I mean,
to my
there's
wife.
nothing like fresh bristles.
It's great, and that timer is amazing because, you know, it takes you less than 2 minutes to change it. You've got a fresh battery ready to go. Your teeth will sparkle.
And people should realize that Fresh Bristles was my DJ name at the classical station when I worked there in the early 1970s.
I remember.
Yes.
I do.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, with the Beethoven's 8th Symphony, here's your host, Fresh Bristles.
With an umlaut over the eye.
Yes, Bristol. Yeah, but I Americanized it to Bristles.
Thank you.
That's right. Actually, no, I was Fresh. My name was DJ Fresh.
Oh.
And I was born in Bristles.
Bristles, Belgium?
Yes. Quip's sensitive vibrations and built-in timer ensure that you brush for the dentist recommended 2 minutes, resulting in an even clean. Simple to use. Simply put, Quip makes brushing something you actually want to do twice a day. So ditch the gimmicks and grab a Quip. Quip starts at just $25, and you'll get your first refill free at getquip.com/TMOS. A simple way to support our show and start brushing better. But you have to go to getquip.com/TMOS to get your first refill free. Go right now to getquip.com/TMOS, and we thank you.
Mike, I have to be in Bristles in the morning.
Clink! I have to be in Bristles in the morning. Mrs. Burkhardt had a sandwich in the car. Yes, General Burkhardt, I hear and I obey you, sir. Clink! That's very wrong, Clink. Yes, Major Hochstetter. I see nothing. This is a trip down memory lane right now, if you like Hogan's Heroes.
Love it.
I'm doing all the German
Major
parts.
Hochstetter, yeah.
Major Hochstetter from the Gestapo.
Maybe tomorrow you can do Ivan Dixon. You do a great Kinch.
Kinch, yeah. The most unimpressionable one in the entire group.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the credits, and that's about it, right?
LeBeau, Kinch,
yes,
Carter. Carter was Carter.
Anyway. The great Larry Hovis.
Larry Hovis, long since dead.
Yeah, I'm sure he's passed.
Everybody's dead that I used to watch on TV. Welcome to the Mike OMeara Show, everybody. 1 week from today, we will not be here. 1 week from today, we will be making our way to the city of Las Vegas, Nevada, where we will be performing 2 nights, Friday night and Saturday night. We are very, very excited about all sorts of wonderful plans we have out there, and it's going to be great. So we had
a great meeting yesterday with some shining up some stuff and a couple new ideas that will break the stage. I love it. It's great.
It's great. It's going to be a good time, and for those of you that aren't able to make it, fear not. We're going to be doing shows all over the country, and maybe we'll come to your neck of the woods next year. You never know. We haven't even really thought about it or talked about it yet, so we're not quite sure. I think, and probably shouldn't be bringing this up now because we haven't even done the show in Las Vegas.
Right.
I'm thinking I might put it out there and see where people would. Now, obviously, it's demographically inclined, so people that are in the D.C. area would outnumber anybody else.
Of course.
That's where the most of our listeners are. But, I still think it's kind of a cool thing, and we love traveling all over the place to
Destination
see people, so
cities,
we'll do that.
it's a way to go. It's so much fun.
The TMOS Yak Shack, ladies and gentlemen. We got lots of your yaks this week, and I tried to get as many on as I possibly could. If you would like to call our TMOS Yak Shack, it's 888-920-MORE. That's 888-920-6673. You can call the Yak Shack morning, noon, and night, 24/7. We'll take your calls. Got a couple of what I requested. I requested holiday horror stories. We're still getting some injury stories.
Because the show has a long tail, may I request that we redouble down on holiday horror stories, and we
holiday
can
horror stories.
That can be a topic that remains into the next Yak Shack.
Always welcome.
Were
if
you
would
pleased
like to
with the
call us
yaks? Because a lot of times you give me a thumbs up, thumbs down as we go in. Are they doing their job?
As far as the what?
The callers, are they bringing it?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, sometimes I go through them and I listen to them carefully. Sometimes I get the first few words and just pop them in there. That's what I did this week.
And
so I'm not really sure.
The other housekeeping question is, did numbering them help?
There was only one segment where they were backwards, and but I edited that anyway, so we should be good to go.
Okay,
so
good. So I'll continue to number them then.
Yeah, let's start out with an old friend from TMOS. Hello, Joel.
Hey, it's Joel Rogers, no relation to Merle. Calling you from a landline phone in a hotel in Detroit, Michigan.
Ooh, Detroit.
So I'm getting ready to go to Vegas, and I'm calling with the first and I'm sure the last roller coaster review on TMOS. I've been on 1,100 roller coasters in like 15 different countries.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
He said the last roller coaster review. Is he planning something dramatic?
No, I think he means that you probably will grow tired of the notion. So this might be the ultimate roller coaster review. He knows his stuff.
Sorry, I interrupted, Joel.
Over the world, the roller coaster. That's literally the name of it at the New York Hotel and Casino. The roller coaster. It's one of the worst roller coasters I've ever been on in my entire life. It's rough. It's boring. It's super expensive. It looks cool, but it sucks. So you don't do that when you're in Vegas. Go out and, see a show Friday and Saturday night. See you there. Bye-bye.
All right, I have a question. Isn't there a roller coaster at the top of the
Hemisphere?
God. Is it the Hemisphere?
I think it closed. I think that coaster closed.
Really?
Yeah.
Joel, call again. And
let us know. And Joel, here's the amazing thing about Joel. I rode a coaster a couple years ago at Busch Gardens, and I went into it blindly. It was the one that replaced the Big Bad Wolf. It's in Germany. And in it, there is a free fall in your car. You go into a dark, like a cavern type thing, and there's no lights, and the car actually free falls down to a lower track. I didn't expect it. It was one of the most thrilling surprises I've ever had on a roller coaster.
That's the one where you shit your pants.
Exactly.
Right?
That's what it's called, shits and pants. It's a German coaster. But when I went, I got back and I texted Joel. I said, have you ever done a free fall coaster? And he knew of 3 others off the top of his head. He just knows roller coasters. That's his passion. And
one I remember, there was one in Las Vegas that was, it was at the top of, was it near Rio? I think. And you looked up, and the claim to fame for this coaster is that it was at the top of a skyscraper.
Exactly.
And it hung over the edge.
I think it was the Hemisphere.
You remember that?
Yeah, Pony, can you Google and see if you can figure out where the Vegas coaster is? But he says stay away from the roller coaster.
The roller coaster at New York, New York.
If you want to see something that goes up and down, Mike, just watch the chips in front of me at the roulette table.
Down. I really wonder, because this was a big deal.
Yeah, I remember that.
Go to the top of this. I want to remember. They had a special drink. They had one of those foo-foo drinks that was in the top of the shape of the building, and it's downtown Vegas. It's right before. It's at the end of the strip. And what are you doing with the phone?
I get a phone call from Matt Bloom. I think
what's going on,
It was a
Pony?
butt dial. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. I was worried.
Hitting on all light. All right, here we go. Let's take a call from an old friend.
Hey, what's this about banning Frank from Brantford? He's amazing.
Oh, dear.
All right, I'm going to be quick about it.
Good.
I noticed you guys have been talking about music a lot lately, which is what my latest recommendation was, like weekly or whatever, to hear from people from the staff who have favorite songs, whether they're classic or current, and analyze them and play a clip of them and talk about it. And notice you've been doing it recently, which was my recommendation before you started doing it.
Yeah.
So whoever's saying ban Frank from Brantford doesn't know what he's talking about. Bye. Love you.
So I'm unclear.
Frank.
Was that Frank from Brantford?
I believe it was.
Why was he
Isn't it
speaking? Well, he was speaking of himself.
Well, you
in
want
the
to hear
third
the beginning
person.
of the call?
Yeah, because it was a third person.
What's this about banning Frank from Brantford? He's amazing.
That's Frank from Brantford saying he's amazing.
Okay, well, let's lose the third person crap, first of all. And if you want to hear analysis of stuff, I invite you to join us every Friday for Nostalgia Corner. And that's basically what that is.
Yeah, but I mean, we all talk about music.
Yeah, everything we like.
Nostalgia Corner wasn't his idea.
No, it was your idea.
It was my idea to do nostalgia so you could get your nostalgia, and you'll be doing another one tomorrow, right?
Absolutely. I think we'll do a TV show this week.
Okay, very good. This next call is for all of us, ladies and gentlemen, on the TMOS Yak Shack that you can call at 888-920-MORE.
Mike, Rob, Oscar, Tony, Maddie. I figured you'd get a kick out of this. So this weekend, I was sitting at home and hanging out with the family, and all of a sudden I hear a thump out in the living room where my daughter is. And I look, and she's on the floor, and she stands up, and I go, "What happened?" And she looks at me with a completely serious face and goes, "Daddy, I'm not good at standing." Me and my wife lost it. "What do you mean you're not good at standing?" She goes, "Oh, well, I'm just not very good. I fall all the time." I just figured you'd love it because it's a kid anecdote. You guys take care. Love you.
You got that right. I love that, too. That's out of the bed. I can't. One of the things with my kids, I'm terrible at this or I'm not good at this. All parents get this with their kids, and I hate it. I hate it when they say that. You try to build them up. Yeah. Dad, I'm terrible at it. I'm terrible at it. Like we're drumming in the car waiting for my kid to get on the bus today. Right. And I'm going, bump, 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 bump. And he's doing it with me, and he goes, "I'm terrible at this." Michael, we're just having fun. Chill out. Relax,
you all have these. Remember, legendarily, Robert was in preschool and couldn't rhyme. He couldn't rhyme. And
I'm waiting for. I say nothing but good things about my son.
Yes, of course.
I am waiting now.
Oh dear.
To see if the rhythm, having rhythm, like to be, I'm a drummer.
Yeah. How's the wife's rhythm? Because yours is rock solid.
Carla's?
Yes.
Maybe we should have a little example of that at the live show. Maybe she'll kill me. She'll kill me. Let's say
Tony, bring out those bongos.
Carla has wonderful attributes. I'm not quite sure whether rhythm is one of them. And and her mother is the same way. And so
bless her heart.
When I look at my son, I'm kind of desperate for him to have it. And I've been told, I have asked people this. You can teach rhythm.
Sure.
You can teach it. But right now he's on the cusp.
I'm going to have to change.
Sometimes he'll play along.
I'm going to have to return Carla's Christmas gift. Then I bought her a metronome.
That's it. She, we'll see, either personally or publicly. Sorry, honey, I'm in trouble now. Let's take a call from Tracy, California, on the TMOS Yak Shack.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Call from Tracy, California. My name is Eric.
Yep.
Hey, and I'm just watching the game right now, and I have to say, just right before Oscar's mom, Julie, hit that home run, I was going to call you and say, do you know you guys have a gentleman that's calling the game from the planet? But yeah, by the way, I just came from Yuba, so it probably rubbed off on me. But Rob Ford is the Astros announcer. Go Nats, even though I'm a Braves fan.
Did all of that drunkenness, did that result, was he trying to tell us that Rob Ford is the Astros announcer?
And I couldn't tell if the guy is named Rob Ford or if he sounds like Rob Ford, but I do know this. Tracy, California sounds like a porn actress.
Tracy, California is also a bastion of TMOS listeners. So
yes.
I'm curious about that, but I guess that was the point. But if he's watching the Astros against the Nationals, how would he have gotten well, maybe it's radio. I don't know.
Hard to say.
I just don't know, and he was great.
I think that guy was a guy that loved baseball on the radio.
Yeah,
he's one of those guys.
Yeah, and 15 beers. Let's talk to Oscar's contractor.
Oh, good.
888-920-6673.
Hey, Mike, this is Joe from Lodi, a.k.a. Oscar's contractor. Hey, I don't know why I didn't think of this before, but my girlfriend rescues chihuahuas, so we're going to be going to Vegas on Saturday. So how about I just bring you one? You get to pick the bark. No shipping and handling charges. Nothing. Just pick the bark. So did you pick the one you wanted? I'll listen and hang up and listen. Thanks.
That's my favorite call of the day.
Mike, that is a Yak Shack Hall of Famer right there. You can put that one on the top of the rack.
I got a buddy here that I just saw this morning. When you live in a neighborhood like this, people are constantly walking their dogs. So Carl and I are moving out this heavy old piece of furniture to be dumped on the street. They're going to collect it this afternoon, and we're taking it. And a long time ago from Movers, I held on to this dolly that's basically 2 2x4s with the wheels underneath it, and you can roll anything. You had them in the furniture
It's called
right?
a furniture dolly. That's what it's called.
A furniture dolly.
Yeah.
And so I have this, and I use it for everything. And so we take it out to the yard, and we're taking the big piece of furniture off the dolly.
Yeah.
And Carla lifts it up, and it slides and just nails the left side of my foot. And I go, ow. I'm like a little child. I go, ow, you slid it into me. And she really didn't. She said, you slid it into yourself. I said, no, Carla, you slid it into me. Look at my foot. Oh, hi, Lenny. Hi, how are you? And my buddy Lenny's coming down and he's walking his standard poodle. His standard poodle that is walking in a way that you would think that there was voltage going through the leash onto the dog, because the dog's just going, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going,
it's rather a spastic breed anyway, to begin with.
Oh, dare you. How dare you.
But they're smart. I know that they're brilliant. But
yeah,
because
but they're
of their
normally
size.
not hyper. They're normally not that hyperactive.
Okay, all right.
This dog is like, it's almost like it's like he's landing a marlin. This dog is going up in the air and twisting and coming back around and coming down.
That's a visual.
And I am, and so Carla, as Lenny's walking in with his dog just kind of going like that, and I'm going, you hurt me. Carla looks at me dead in the eye and with a huge grin on her face and says, you just embarrassed yourself. And I'm like, thank you, dear. All right, we have a suggestion. I got a time for a few more in this opening segment here. This is a suggestion. Always big fun on the TMOS Yak Shack.
Hey, Mike, this is Joe from Lodi. I'm really hoping to go into Vegas seeing you wearing a khaki safari outfit with the hat and everything. Tell me what you think.
A khaki safari outfit. That's what he wants me to wear on stage? Is that what
I
he's
guess, and
looking for?
he was vague. We need to know whether you want that on Friday or Saturday, sir.
I'd love to do costumes, sir, but listen, here it is. It's really just the way what I go for. Rob is the costume person. He wears like the flashy tuxedo type of stuff. Oscar plays it totally conservative with a business suit. And I go like semi-cash.
Right.
I don't. I just here. When you're as fat as I am, you really just don't want to draw a tremendous amount of attention to yourself. And because I come out and I have to do stuff,
right?
The attention's there already. So I try to understate it a little bit. Let me just say that this year there's a particular boy who is going to be spotlighted, and based on the opening of this show today, I think he owes us one.
I do too.
Big
I do
time.
too. Yes.
Wouldn't that be accurate, Pony? Are you, Pony? Don't tip the hand, but are you looking forward to the performance after yesterday's developments?
Oh, absolutely. I think Vegas is going to be quite a lot of fun, and I'm very excited.
It's going to be.
You know what you never say at a craps table?
What's that?
No dice.
No dice.
Because
I'm
there's
over here now.
Not that dice, Pony.
Sorry.
And then he says dice when the other show says you can't come on. What are you gonna do, dice?
Oh, hickory dickory dog. The ladies were taping the show. The clock struck one. All right. Anyway, time for another.
One more.
Oh, sounds like it's the same guy with an injury. A lot of people called again with injuries this week on the TMOS Yak Shack.
Hey, guys, this is Joe from Lodi. Mike was asking for brutal accidents. I used to be a roofer, and we were roofing this underneath a solar panel. So imagine a 4x8 sheet of plywood-sized solar panel about 2 feet off the roof on one side. So I grab a handful of nails. I have to nail off underneath it. So I grab a handful of nails. I toss them in underneath it, and I'm kind of nailing my way back to the corner as I go. So my roofing hatchet is in my right hand, and the nails I threw in are called square head ring shanked nails.
Sounds nice.
The head is about the size of a postage stamp with an inch and a half ring shanked nail, barbed nail on the other side. On the shank end. So I'm crawling in, I'm nailing them back as I go. So I get into the way back, and I'm setting the nails and then driving them in. And my hatchet hand, the hand that holds the handle of my hatchet, as I'm driving a nail, there was a nail standing up, and the nail went through my middle finger knuckle on my hatchet hand, completely through my finger. I crawl my way out, and there's a little short wall there. I put it on the wall. I happen to be roofing with my brother and with a friend of mine from Arkansas. And I put my hand on the wall. I tell my brother to pull it out. My buddy from Arkansas stands behind me. He goes, I haven't even got it in yet. So that's my brutal accident. The nail went completely through my finger. My brother pulled it out with pieces of bone and flesh hanging off of it. And that's about it. So enjoy the story. I know it's late in the week, but have a good weekend, guys.
Wow.
Bye-bye.
Tough to beat that.
That's
tough to beat. Bone and flesh was was my favorite part. That was
how those grape
terrific.
nuts taste, folks.
Now it took me the first row of your yaks, ladies and gentlemen. We finally have a holiday story that I asked for last week. And we'll take more next week too because we didn't get a lot of them this week. But here's a holiday horror story on the TMOS Yak Shack.
Hey, this is Chris from Swanksville and Spokane, Pennsylvania. My guest for calls of holiday horror stories. I have one. So I remember it was about 17 years ago, but I remember it like it was yesterday. I was with my ex-wife, and I was down for Thanksgiving with my family, huge family.
By the way, 17 years ago was when he also bought that phone.
It's
just out of
exactly
curiosity. Yes. I'm sorry. Let me
She
continue.
was staying at home because her grandfather was very ill. At the time, I had a dog. He was an American Eskimo, and I loved her to death, but he was an a-hole. Well, we're standing around talking at Thanksgiving, just about time for the meal. The turkey is resting on the table, and I get a phone call. And the phone call is from my ex, and she's in tears. And through those tears and sobbing, she tells me that her grandfather passed. And I'm trying to be as empathetic as possible, and I feel horrible. I'm trying to tell her, I'm so sorry. And I look up, and there's my dog, Igloo. And in his teeth, he has a giant turkey leg. This little 8-pound dog climbed up on the table, grabbed the leg of the turkey off, and was prancing through the house with it. So none of us had touched the turkey yet, and I'm looking at him, and I'm the only one who sees it at first, and I'm trying to keep her calm, and I'm trying to empathize, but at the same time, I see this dog with the turkey leg, and I'm trying to cover the phone, and I'm yelling, I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. Oh, my gosh, we're so hot. Okay, well, it'll be... Okay, well, I'll come home as soon as So it went on like that for about 3 minutes, and yeah, that's my holiday horror story. Luckily, everybody else in the family laughed and thought the turkey part was hilarious, not the grandfather dying.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks. Love your show.
Thank you. I get it. It's simple, but it's a good story. That's it. And you know what? If he just got the leg and he didn't do a bupkisses where the whole church, we are going out to eat. If he didn't do that one, that's not
fine.
a bad story here. One last call, and then we got to take a
one
little
more.
commercial break here. Olivia on the TMOS Yak
lady.
Shack. Yeah, a lady. Let's listen. Olivia. Or maybe it's not. I don't know what's happening.
If I've learned one thing, women...
Hey, everyone. It's Olivia in Maine. I don't have a holiday story or an injury story or anything interesting really to tell you, except that I was just listening to the Yak Shack. And I don't understand the Oscar hate. That guy was really mean, and Oscar, you are effing delightful. I love all you guys, but Oscar, come on. Back off. Back off, everybody. Oscar's great.
All right, well, I'm confused.
What is she
there
was at least
to?
one hateful call towards Oscar in the Yak Shack.
Well, there's usually a hateful call to all of us.
I think,
in the
yeah.
Yak Shack. That's the way.
And I think today Oscar's been absolutely delightful.
He's been wonderful and
present
right now. Yeah, and by the way, we will await the results of whether he was indeed adopted by the Bush family today. It should be exciting.
Here's a song for your furniture story.
Oh, wow. This is great. Hey, everybody. Is this the Louis Armstrong version?
Hello, Dolly.
Hello, Dolly on the TMOS Yak Shack, everybody.
Hello, Dolly. This is Louis.
Louis.
It's so nice to have you back where you belong.
I thought Louis could take us to break today.
We'll take a break. We will come back with more of your wonderful phone calls at 888-920-MORE, 888-666-8. Let me do it again.
Please.
888-920-6673. The easiest phone number to respond to in the world. 88-45-63021.
Was there a niner in there?
Yeah, with Louis Armstrong singing. I'll be right back.
With that new renovation show on the TV, everybody's talking about the Brady Bunch again. So, do you remember me? I'm Sam the Butcher. I used to provide Alice with my meat. Whoa. If you want some groovy fun, make sure to subscribe to the Mike O'Meara Show Bonus Hour, a 6-episode of TMOS every week that's ad-free, uncensored, and the content is as juicy as medium-rare sirloin. Luckily, the TMOS bonus show is totally vegan, yet keto-friendly. I don't know what that means, but it sure sounds good. Duh! Just click the link at MikeO'MearaShow.com and grab that bonus content so you can support TMOS. Next time, I'll tell you about the time Mr. Brady came into the shop and bought some foot-long hot dogs and then reached under my apron. I let him do it. The 70s were wild. Just ask Ann B. Davis. She could go all night. The bonus show. Sink your teeth into it. Right, Alice?
Welcome back to the Mike O'Meara Show, brought to you by Harry's. Human beings have been shaving for over 5,000 years.
Long time.
Shark teeth, copper razors. A great shave always comes down to one simple factor. How sharp is the blade?
Sure.
Durable, sharpness, that's what matters. The ancient Greeks didn't need flex balls or heated handles, and neither do you. That's why Harry's doesn't add gimmicky features to their razors. Harry's are, they return to the essentials.
Yeah.
Quality, durability at a fair price. I am a Harry's addict. I have, in my shower at this moment, I have the Harry's razor with the ergonomic handle. I have the Harry's body wash. I have the Harry's face wash. I have the Harry's shower gel. Another flavor of it. I have 2 different flavors of the shower gel. I have the at the sink in my bedroom. I have in the master bathroom. I have Harry's face lotion and the hair gel that I put in my hair. And that is all the product. I have every product I use exclusively is Harry's, and I've been doing it for years. It's that good.
But if you
Harry's,
talk about their razors, have you ever had one that stayed sharp so long?
Well, I never know when to change them.
I don't either.
So durable. They do a great job. Harry's super convenient. Blade refills. They're delivered directly to your door on your schedule with or without a subscription. And your satisfaction is 100% guaranteed, backed by a full refund. I never start my day without my Harry's, ever. So be like me. Join the 10 million who have tried Harry's. Claim your special trial offer by going to harrys.com/TMOS. Now, if you hear this all the time and you wonder what I'm telling you about, just give it a try. It's really worth it.
You won't look back. You really won't.
You can redeem your Harry's trial set at harrys.com/TMOS. You get the weighted ergonomic handle for a firm grip, 5-blade razors with lubricating strip and trimmer blade, rich lathering shave gel with aloe for skin hydration, a travel blade cover to keep your razor dry on the go. So go to harrys.com/TMOS to start shaving better today, and we thank them for their patronage. We really appreciate that. You're listening to the TMOS Yak Shack. It's open 24/7. You can call it anytime at 888-920-MORE, 888-920-6673. We have a call for Nikki Diamond, ladies and gentlemen.
Nikki?
Yes, on the TMOS Yak Shack.
Dominic from Chicago. Nikki Diamond, I'm calling you out. Meet me by the monkey bars. You're done, kid. You're done.
I have no idea where the hatred is, but perhaps Dominic lost some money over the weekend.
Maybe it was on the Bears. I do love the fact that he used the phrase monkey bars. That's a good Chicago word.
Listen, because it's Thursday when we normally pick the games, and Oscar's not here, we're going to pick the games. We're skipping the Thursday game, and we are picking just the weekend games. Right, we'll be here Friday. The problem is the day before, normally, Rob touches base with Nikki Diamond, and they have a very lengthy conversation. Today, I understand that did not go so well.
Not so great.
I mean, you weren't able to reach out to him, or
well, no.
What was the deal?
He was vague. There was an urgency in his voice, but what he communicated to me is that something to do with the government is preventing him from joining us this week.
Well, you told me that he did not confirm for tomorrow.
No, he can't. He can't tomorrow. He can't. He said that tomorrow is up in the air and it doesn't look good. And I said, why? And then there was something about me putting money in a payphone. I don't know. I lost connection.
All right. Well, speaking of sports, let's get a call about college athletics, shall we?
Hey. Calling from Southern Maryland. Just wanted to give my 2 cents on the whole...
By the way, great improv, Rob.
Thanks.
All right, here we go. Yeah, stellar.
Paying college athletes issue, or at least allowing them to do endorsement deals. The difference is any other college student can get a part-time job to have some money to pay for whatever. College athletes do not have that option. They are forbidden from holding down any other job. Their job is to be an athlete. So you hog-tie these athletes and don't allow them to have any spending money whatsoever because they're not allowed to hold down a job, and that doesn't seem fair. I don't think necessarily that the colleges should be paying them, but the colleges should allow them to be doing endorsement deals and to make money off of their name, likeness, and image.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
All right,
know what? You guys take it easy. Love the show.
We've been having fun with it, and we haven't really addressed it. I agree completely. I am totally down with that. I think that I get frustrated, and I don't make it clear when I think of just how important college sports have become in our society. That's what frustrates me. As far as the kids themselves, that is a great point. That these guys, if they are a stellar enough athlete where a marketer is going to use their likeness and use them, they should be able to get the same type of thing. Now, paying them to actually play by the college, I'm not down with that at all. But
if they're making
get a
money,
scholarship,
that's what the pay is there. But I didn't realize they were prohibited from taking a job.
The NCAA prohibits them. My understanding is that the NCAA prohibits them from doing anything where they would have any spending money. They literally can't go down and work in a drugstore. They're not able to do that. So I think not only for the star athletes that might reap the benefits of an endorsement where they're doing that's not related to being paid by the university, I'm fine with that. And at the same time, if you're a college athlete and you want to get a part-time job or make money whatever way you want to make it, that's fine too. Where I draw the line with that is if we start providing a stipend or some sort of salary for college athletes, then it's out the window. And getting back to my original point, look, I know it's not realistic when you think of the big schools, your Ohio States, your Notre Dames. It's obviously big money. It's big television revenue, and these schools are reaping the benefits of this. They should not pay the kids, but the kids shouldn't be left out. I think, wink, wink, that over the years, these college athletes have probably done just fine, but I also think it's probably under the table and nobody knows what's going on.
I think
bring it out in the open.
What it boils down to is they don't have money to buy gas for that expensive car they somehow are able to get.
I don't know. I don't know enough about the deal.
I don't either.
If it's the way it's been explained to me, where college kids in the NCAA, if you're an elite athlete in a college program, you're not able to get any money whatsoever while other kids can do little jobs. That's not right. So that's my 2 cents on it, and I really don't know enough about it to speak anymore. It's time to move on with the TMOS Yak Shack because we have a Jewish injury.
Oh, no.
A Jewish injury. Let's take a call.
Hey, guys, it's Dave Smolar calling from Silver Spring. And I know I'm in the doghouse a little bit because I've been too much of a nudge.
Now, Rob, why do you have that look on your face?
You know what? Sometimes the answer's in the question. He's a nudge. Okay. He's a very powerful nudge.
All right. Now, why do you say powerful?
Because he takes nudging to the next level. As you recall, he's the one who just showed up here one day.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
And they know what? That's pretty nudgy.
I think he's got an injury story.
Okay, let's see.
So I thought I would make you happy by calling with an injury story.
Now, let me just stop right there. You're assuming you're going to make us happy.
That's nudge right there.
Sorry. Go ahead, David.
Something that caused me a considerable amount of pain, and I know that would make you happy to hear it. So it wasn't, of course, a real injury because I'm not athletic at all. Why the hell would I get injured? But I was feeling last year or so, and my left eye was tearing up a lot. It was getting watery for some reason. It wasn't something I really noticed. I thought it was weird. Maybe I had an allergy or something. And then one day my left ear started hurting. But not outside, but on the inside it was kind of sore. And I couldn't really figure out what it was. So I was taking Q-tips and trying to clean out my ear.
Oh.
But it got worse.
and it was a really like somebody was taking a needle and sticking it way deep in my ear. That's what the feeling was. And the worse it got, my balance was getting messed up. My eye was really tearing up even more, and the pain was in my ear. I was getting a little bit of ringing also, so I was trying more with the Q-tips and just really trying to shove them in. You're not supposed to put them so deep in your ear, but I was really trying to shove them in there, and there was nothing there. There was nothing coming out, but I knew something was going on, like there was something in there. So I was grabbing a pen at work. I would take a pen cap off the pen, and when nobody was looking, I would very gently start scraping on the inside of my ear canal.
Oh.
And nothing was happening. Sometimes I would take the pen itself and just slowly start pushing it in there.
This can't be true.
And then finally my wife said, "You're an idiot. If it feels like there's something in there, go see a doctor. Go to an ear doctor." So I did. So I picked up the phone and I found a ear, nose, and throat person, and I went to see them. Never met them before. Went and I sat down. She came in, and I told her what had been going on. She says, "Well, it sounds like there's something in your ear." I said, "Great, you went to med school. Good." And so she looks in there, and she says, "Well, I can't see your eardrum." I said, "Why?" She said, "There's something in there, and I got to get it out."
Oh, no.
And I said, "All right." And she takes some kind of tool, it's real thin, and she sticks it way inside my ear, very gently, and just puts it in and pulls it out. And there's this sort of whitish, gunky stuff that's attached to the probe. And I said, "What's that?" She said, I don't know. It's just some kind of fungus or something. You get athlete's foot when your toes are warm and wet and it's dark, stuff starts to grow.
That's it. And the call stops. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Do we have a limited time on the yaks?
Nudge, nudgy nudge. Do you know what I think, Mike? I think what he was getting to, and by the way, I started to tear up during that call,
He ran out of time. I thought I was waiting for the payoff. I thought it'd be a bug or something.
Is there a limit on the Yak Shack?
No, it'll just keep recording.
So, Mike, I'm guessing where he was going, and I'm going to regret this. Dave, please confirm or deny this is right. Be brief, because you weren't that time. Sounds like he had athlete's ear.
Ugh. I'm going to throw it. Let's get a palate cleanser.
Please, anything.
A compliment for Rob. Let's get a compliment for Rob.
Corn Pop Jim from Pilgrim, North Virginia calling. Hi, everybody. Hi, Rob.
Hi.
Rob, I got to say, I don't really enjoy you on the show because you're a human shoehorn.
Oh.
This new nostalgia.
What did he say? I'm sorry.
He doesn't enjoy me
what?
a human shoehorn.
Because you force in the last word.
That phone seriously sounds like he's like who's the guy, the Unabomber? Is he in the Unabomber shed with this phone? All right, let's try it one more time.
Corn Pop Jim from Pilgrim.
I don't know what's going on.
Corn Pop Jim from Pilgrim, North Virginia calling. Hi, everybody.
Do you hear that on the line?
Yep.
Like somebody else's.
Yeah.
Hi, Rob. Rob, I got to say, I don't really enjoy you on the show because you're a human shoehorn. This new nostalgia corner thing is really good. I have a request. That would be a piece on the great TV theme song writers. Duvall, Lalo Schifrin, Henry Mancini, Paul Henning. I know you know others. Final note.
I can't deal with him anymore.
I get the impression, Mike, that his phone is connected to the wall by bare copper wire that's held down by thumb screws. I'm seeing something very primitive.
Oh, I promise they'll get better, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying. Thank you for your calls.
I like TV themes, so stay tuned. Yeah.
We'll have more when we come back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, it's Angie with the Oh My Golf Show with a new episode out now. And we've got your Halloween recap and a major costume malfunction. And oh my golf, can you believe they let me cover the World Series? I don't even know anything about baseball. And an unbelievable story about one of the last World War II veterans. Mike, you fought in Korea, right?
Sure.
Subscribe to the Oh My Golf Show now on YouTube, Facebook, or Apple Podcasts.
Sure.
Fat and old. Welcome back to the Mike OMeara Show, brought to you by Ring. Let's talk about Ring doorbells. A window into Angie Goff's soul. Ring doorbells are the best. Ring's mission to make neighborhoods safer You probably already know about their smart video doorbells and cameras that protect millions of people everywhere. Ring helps you stay connected to your home from anywhere in the world. So if you get a package, if there's someone unsavory that's on your front porch, you'll be able to see them. Surprise visitors, you get an alert. You're able to see, hear, and most importantly, speak to them all from your phone.
You go, hey, hey!
This is the holiday season, folks. If you're expecting a lot of packages, they're going to be coming to your door. You got to get yourself the Ring systems. They're fantastic.
Fight the porch pirates, Mike.
I have the Ring Floodlight Cam. As a TMOS listener, you have a special offer on a Ring starter kit available right now with a video doorbell, a motion-activated floodlight cam. I love mine.
Yes.
The starter kit has everything you need to start building a ring of security around your home. And for a limited time only, now through November 8th, you can get a free solar sign with select devices.
Now, Mike, this is so cool. This uses
Yes.
solar energy to light up at night that says this house has Ring doorbell technology. You think anyone is going to bother your house when they know that they're on camera? No.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Just go to ring.com/TMOS. That's ring.com/TMOS and get started with Ring now. Do it, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate that. And now let's take another call on the TMOS Yak Shack. I said good call, so that means usually a kid. Let's see what happens.
Hey, Jeremy from D.C. Get ready for the dissertation. What a crock. He doesn't have to listen to the dissertation, nor does he have to read it. What's his frickin' problem?
I don't know. I don't know what his problem is. Do you know what his problem is? Do you have any idea what's going on with this guy that allegedly a fan of what we do, but has reached out before? And I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Seems to be enjoying the little moments that he has on the show, but I forgot his name. Let's go to the next call.
Mike, people are broken.
I'm not sure. I'm not jealous of these people. I want to be clear before I play this.
Thank
you. Mike. This is Tony from Frederick. I'm gonna poke the bear just a little bit. Although I'm calling sober, but anyways, just thought this up. Wonder if your friends, the Junkies, will get World Series rings. Anyways, so just like I said, just wanted to poke the bear. Have a great day, and I'll see you in Vegas in a couple weeks. Bye.
No, I don't think. Look. Even if I was in D.C., I don't think we were sports-centric enough where I would have been, in that club. I don't think I would have been down there at a parade. It wouldn't be there. The sports, they're the Junkies, but they were known before that as the
sports junkies and their money.
That's it. Thank you. How about a Polynesian injury? Would you like to hear about that?
Mike, of the islands? Back in the islands? I'd love it.
Very good. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, y'all. I'm Richard from Silicon Valley with an injury story. I took my then 8-year-old son to Rhea, and we rented a motor scooter to go around the island. Unfortunately, I did not know at the time that brakes are not a thing in Polynesia. So upon learning that the brakes had failed on the scooter, I went off the road and crashed in the gravel there. Fortunately, nothing happened to my son. I was knocked unconscious. When I came to, I thought I had died because I couldn't see anything, and breathing was excruciatingly painful. It turns out I had broken a collarbone and, undiagnosed, broke all the ribs at the sternum, which is what made it difficult to breathe.
Wow.
But that was only the start of the adventure. Then I learned what third world medical care was like. The ambulance consisted of a truck painted red. In the back, there were no windows and no ventilation in the 120-degree tropical heat. When the truck took off, just as in the Disorderly Orderly, I almost did as well, since there were no brakes on the gurney. So with my one good arm, I had to hold on. Once we got to the medical center, I was transferred to a 1950s-era wheelchair, which was collapsing in on itself.
Oh.
From there, I was put on a boat to the mainland where, you guessed it, the wheelchair did not have brakes. So when the boat took off, I hit the back of a room. And on from there. See y'all in Vegas.
Thank you. These injury stories are starting to wear me out. All right, thank you very much. Let's take a call from
Does
Holly.
Zappos have handicap parking?
What's that? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
what?
Mike. I was just saying, I hope Zappos has handicap parking for this guy.
I do too.
Hey guys, this is Holly in Richmond, Virginia. Rob has now twice mentioned how sun delays can be mitigated by simply using the sun visor, and I let it go the first time, but I'm here to say that is some tall person prejudice. As a lady of 5'5", I can tell you the sun visor doesn't do dick for those of us who are vertically challenged, As a former Manassas to Lanham commuter, I can say some of us are just working with what we've got.
All right.
Still love you.
Okay.
Toodaloo.
Thanks, Holly. Then get out on the 66 and go 1 mile an hour. Okay, Holly, go ahead. Screw up traffic for everybody else.
Mike, we
all
had
right?
a cloudy morning in D.C. Took 25 minutes off my commute. I swear to God, because it's cloudy.
Sun delays, everybody. Fall back. Let's get Stan in Spokane.
Hey, everyone. It's Stan in Spokane. It's a few days after Halloween, and Rob, I have to agree with you. I think I'm getting done with Halloween. Several years ago, my wife and I moved into a neighborhood that seems to attract trick-or-treaters. And, of course, we don't help ourselves by dressing up the house big time and giving out full-size candy bars to the first 100 kids. But this year, by 9 o'clock, I'd been working all day. I was beat. And I was ready to call it a day. And they kept coming.
Well, I'm going to call it a day on the phone call. Let's get some more holiday fun, shall we?
Hey, Mike.
Trying to get through 'em.
Steve from Eastern Washington.
Yes.
My family, pretty large family, we do a white elephant gift exchange every year.
Okay.
And we each participant would buy a $25 gift. So me and my wife would each buy a $25 gift, and those parties would participate. Well, we were having my second cousin come and with her significant other, and we would.
I'm terribly sorry.
He's moving at the speed of a white elephant.
I was
Mike.
at a minute. I was at 10 seconds of a minute and 40-second call.
Oof.
I'm terribly sorry. Rob, this next call, I want you to translate.
Okay,
I'd be glad to.
This is Garnet and Lyle from Spokane, and Garnet has something to say to Rob.
Okay.
Hello. I like to play. And they're funny. And Daddy, Daddy. Hey, Rob. I like to play. Hey, I like to play. Love you, Rob.
Which one is that, Rob?
Love you, Rob.
What is she saying?
The first 3 times she says, "Hey, Rob, I like your face."
Oh, face. That's
and then
face.
she
Okay.
closes
Hi,
with
guys.
"F you, Rob."
This is Garnet and Lyle from Spokane, and Garnet has something to say to Rob.
Hello. I like to play.
Face.
What a great laugh.
They're funny. And Daddy, Daddy. Hey, Rob. I like to play.
Okay, I get it. Thank you. How about a little show history on the
Please.
Mike OMeara
Love that.
TMOS Yak Show?
Hey, guys. This is Billy in Richmond. So nice to hear Short Pump called out. Used to be the site of the one-room schoolhouse, so hence the Short Pump. Now it is a walking pedestrian mall. Anyway, 19...
Okay, that's
Wow.
another 3-minuter. I'm terribly sorry.
Hi,
y'all. It's Lou Bryan, and I'd like to wish you a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you very much. All right, more kids. Let's get right to the
Hi,
kids.
everybody. This is Todd from Rochester. I'm here with my almost 4-year-old daughter, Lucy, and she wants to do her impression of Little Michael, her favorite part of the show.
Oh.
Go ahead.
What is
Do the laugh.
not funny?
What else? You want to say goodbye? Oh, sorry. And how do you say goodbye?
Goodbye, Judy.
Goodbye,
Great day,
dude.
guys.
Thank
Keep up the good
you.
work.
Awesome
Oh,
tribute.
I love that.
That's great.
awesome. That's right. All right, we got time. We got to fly through these.
Gotta do it. Gotta do
Question
it.
corner.
All right.
Question corner on the Mike OMeara Show.
Hey guys, it's Ryan from Indy. Listen to the shows this week. Great shows. But I brought up two different questions. The show I listened to today, you guys talked about how you call a show segment a break. I've always wondered why that's a break, but a commercial isn't a break. So if you can explain that to me, that'd be great. And the other thing that I had a question on was during the Steve Buckhantz show, he referred to something that not being from the D.C. area, I didn't know what it was, and I've heard you guys talk about it before as well. But can you tell me what a half smoke is? I have no idea what that is. So I'll hang up and listen.
All right, thank you very much. Answer the first question. I have no idea why we say that. There's no sense to it all. And the second question, half smoke is a penis. Let's move on to a concern on the TMOS Yak Shack.
Hey, boys. Happy Saturday. Hi, Maddie. Happy Saturday. Hey, I was just listening to the bonus show, and you brought up Marie Osmond as Gwen Stefani. Can you answer me this? Donnie, it's Donnie and Marie, right?
Yeah.
Why aren't these entertainers dead? I swear to God, they are the Manchurian entertainers. Didn't they have a popular show in the freaking 70s?
Yeah.
It's 2019. Why do they still look like they're freaking so perfect and melded? I just don't, it blows my mind.
I know.
Why are they still a thing? I don't understand. Help me with this.
Oh, you helped yourself, sir.
Can't
I
help
get
you
it.
there. Can't help you.
I'm with you. I'm with you. All right, got to get these last ones on the TMOS Yak Shack. Simply a tip. A tip. I always like suggestions.
Thank you.
Hey, Mike. It's James from D.C. Convincing public servants to do their jobs is something that I've needed to learn how to do out of necessity.
Okay.
So it is my suggestion to you that you make up some invoices for every time that you've had to deliver your child to their school.
That's a good idea.
And do their job for you, from invoices from Podcast Village or the Mike OMeara show. You're a self-employed man. They're taking you from your official duties. They'll never pay them, but money talks, and it might be fixed overnight.
Okay, thank
Be
you.
nice.
Thank
We'll
you very
prepare
much.
some
I
and send them
appreciate
right
that.
away.
You know, Rob, it seems once every Yak Shack I just write down, what?
Yeah, those are my favorites. I love those.
I have no idea.
Hello, my friends. This is Olivia Soprano. And even though I passed on into the next world, I still know a good thing when I see it. I know it's difficult to accept that at some point in life, the roles of parent and child are reversed. After years of booze, pills, tooth loss, accidents, failed marriages, and broken dreams, your folks seem to revert to a more childlike state. Oh, poor you. They sit in front of a TV for hours, drinking cheap juice and eating Chef Boyardee, wondering, what the hell happened to my life? Oh, sweet Lord, take me now. I wish I just died. What else is there left for me to do? What now?
Okay, I don't get it. He's
I don't
just
either.
going on.
But you know what? Good use of music.
Good use of music, and I believe this next guy is the same entertainer.
Oh, really?
We play the most music without commercial interruption. We asked you what you wanted from a local radio station. You said more music. We're the rebel of the radio, giving you nothing but rock here on WBNY. Your only salvation from the morning grind.
What is going on here? I don't know this guy.
Favorite thing. So you called him an entertainer.
Yes, send us a promo, sir. We'd appreciate that. Time for two more. A voice from the past, Rob, on the TMOS Yak Shack.
Hi, Mike. It's me, Arch Campbell.
I should have called sooner.
I just love Rob's Nostalgia Corner.
You should do a bit on me.
I just wanted to say, I hope you all have fun in Las Vegas.
They don't let me come out there anymore.
Thanks, Arch. That's
Yeah, it was
somebody
card
doing
counting.
Arch.
It was card counting for Arch. That's so brilliant.
We're finishing with a
very
bang.
inside.
And we end the TMOS Yak Shack this week, ladies and gentlemen, with a thank you. Let's play this
Hey,
one.
Mike. This is Jared. I'm the guy that sold Oscar the ticket to the World Series the other night.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to call up and thank him publicly for the gift and the beers.
Oh.
They weren't necessary, but very much appreciated. If I had to go to a game with a stranger, I'd want to go with a guy like Oscar. He was great conversation. We had a great time. I was though disappointed that as soon as the game was over, he left right away and didn't stick around to cuddle. Love the show. Talk to you later.
Oh my God. There it is. That's the TMI's Yak Shack. He didn't stick around and got all. Oh, but I wish he did. Anyway,
Arch.
that's Arch.
Arch
Thank
is
you.
my favorite.
I think Arch was my favorite, too. That's it. Thank you. It's 888-920-MORE, 888-920-6673. Call us anytime, 24/7.
Holiday horror stories.
With your, holiday, well, or maybe not. I don't know, based on the ones we got. Hey, call with anything.
Right.
Who knows? You never know where we're going with the Yak Shack. We'll take a break, come back with news you may not need right here on the Mike OMeara Show.
Oh, my cousin Fabrizio's in town from the old country for the holidays, and he don't speak of the English so well. So I told him to subscribe to the Mike OMeara Bonus Show. It's an hour of uncensored entertainment so he can learn phrases like, it's your passport to the assport. So like cousin Fabrizio, head over to the MikeOMearaShow.com, click on the bonus show banner. Now let's head back to our main man, Mike OMeara.
Thank you, Paulie. Welcome back to the Mike OMeara Show, brought to you by Zappos.
Yes.
Congratulations, Zappos, on your 20th birthday. 20 years of the absolute best customer service and a selection that is unmatched. Happy birthday, Zappos. Let's have a bounce house, yes?
Yes.
And maybe flan, no?
Love, no, yes.
Yes, thanks to over 1,000 trusted brand names, Zappos.com is able to help millions of customers create a long-lasting wardrobe that they love. We are excited to continue our thriving partnership with Zappos. Our partnership is built on listener support, so whether it's footwear, outerwear, anywhere, basically if you wear it, get it at Zappos.
Right.
We just ask that you support us both by accessing Zappos through our website. Christmas time just around the corner. It's a great way to enjoy your holiday. As always, Zappos.com provides fast, free shipping, free and easy returns, 24/7 friendly customer service, and a 365-day return policy. Thanks to Zappos.com, there's never been a better time to look your best. Thank you, Zappos. See you in Vegas. 8 days, bitches.
Oh, Arch.
News. Boo. Interesting story here about Whitney Houston. Robin Crawford was Whitney Houston's best friend, but in the early 80s, she was a lot more than that. In her book, A Song for You, My Life with Whitney Houston, she says they met as teenagers in 1980 when they were both counselors at a summer camp in Jersey. Unfortunately for Robin, Whitney ended the physical relationship just a few years later when she signed a record deal. Robin says Whitney handed her a Bible and told her they had to cool it because, quote, it would make our journey even more difficult and people would use it against us. Also, Whitney's mother was a gospel singer, and she believed that, quote, it wasn't natural for two women to be that close. That closeness meant they never stopped being friends. Robin says, Whitney knows I loved her, and I know she loved me. We really meant everything to each other. We vowed to stand by each other. In a Dateline interview, Robin went on a little more. She said the physical portion of the relationship was during that first summer that we met. It was the first time our lips touched, and it wasn't anything planned. It just happened, and it felt wonderful. And then not long after that, we spent the night together, and that evening was the night that we touched. And that just brought us closer. So that's a book coming out about her.
And she promised to hold the secret until she needed the money.
Exactly. It's out there. Whitney. She'll sell books.
Yep.
There's a Vietnam War action. I'm sorry, not auction. Action movie in development called Finding Jack. And you won't believe, you'll like this, you won't believe who landed one of the lead roles. The producers said, quote, we searched high and low for the perfect character to portray the role, and after months of research, we decided on James Dean.
Really?
The dead rebel
He's
without
dead,
a cause.
yeah. Many
James
years
Dean.
dead, yeah.
He will appear via, this might be unprecedented, might be the first time they've used it, but not like this. He will appear via full-body CGI and archival footage. And the movie got permission from his family to use his image. Another actor will provide his voice. Pre-production starts later this month, and they're aiming for a worldwide release Veterans Day next year. This may be the first time we have had that technology used to actually have a real role.
I hope, you know
in
what?
a first-run
I hope it
film.
looks good because he's got a great reputation as an actor with a criminally short career. So I hope he looks good. The thing that I was surprised here about is the actor they hired to do his voice was Harvey Fierstein. So
it's a war picture. There we go. Did you happen to take in Le Jeopardy last night?
I did not watch Jeopardy last night.
Tournament of Champions, we don't watch regularly as much as we used to. We stumble on it. It's the guy, James Holzhauer.
Oh, he's back.
He comes on again, and, every night, as fans of that show, we're always looking in and seeing how Alex Trebek is doing.
Sure.
Seems to be doing really, really well.
That's good.
James Holzhauer, if you remember that name.
Yeah.
He made his return to Jeopardy last night in the Tournament of Champions. How'd he do? Well, he won.
Of course.
It's so much fun to watch.
Did he play the same way? Did he have that aggressive style of play? Yeah.
Yeah, went down, took the expensive ones first. It was really, it didn't win as much as he's used to. This time he's taken on fellow winners, so it's a little tougher.
Right.
But he's still, it was a walk away. When they went to
Buzzsaw.
final Jeopardy, he was actually ahead. He couldn't be caught. But it's interesting to watch, and we'll see how it turns out for him. Here are 2 ways to help your body adjust to cold weather. I know it's getting chilly up there.
Yes.
Start spending more time in the cold. And let yourself be cold by doing things like wearing a lighter jacket instead of a heavy coat, or the really fast way is by taking cold showers. According to the U.S. Army, it works.
Really?
But it's dangerous for people with heart issues. Maybe you don't want
It'll
to
be
do
fine.
it.
Maddie is a big one for running around Podcast Village, and she's got a hood up on a parka right now.
I'm cold all the time.
Really? But you're from Buffalo, Maddie. I
know,
can't believe that.
It makes no sense, but I'm still like a human being who experiences temperature. So
I'm not
Buffalo doesn't really.
Okay.
We never accused you of not being human.
Well, I'm just saying, but everybody thinks that because I'm from Buffalo, I have this tolerance. I don't.
Well,
I wish I did.
You know what? I have ruined myself by being in this climate down
Sure.
here.
Mhm.
I mean, it's going to be like 75 degrees. I'll be like all the people I used to joke about, where they're all in their parkas in 71-degree weather.
Honey,
It's
where's my
ridiculous.
scarf?
Help me. Starbucks is no longer in our building, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
So I really hesitate when they want me to shill for them, but they're giving out free reusable red cups today.
Nice.
To people who order their new holiday drinks. And, what's the name of the place? Bijon, Gaujon,
Poisson. Poisson.
That's the new Starbucks.
Yeah.
Still loving it? Are you still loving the Poisson?
No, you know what? I haven't gotten a $5 iced coffee in a while. It's nice that it's there.
Maddie, Pony, do you guys still like it, or are we frequenting the Poisson?
I love the crepes. They're delicious.
But you're not a regular
No,
coffee
not
getter?
a regular.
No, it's
Okay.
it's you know what it is? City prices, Mike.
It's going to go out of business.
Yeah,
The cups get you a 50-cent discount on those drinks through the first week of January. But if you want one, you better hustle because when they did this same promotion last year, the free cups ran out. Free cups!
Oh,
Welcome to
man.
America.
Hey, what color are they? Red? Give me a red free
cups.
cup. Red.
Thank you. There's a 31, a little something. Now, there's a 31-year-old guy named Sujan Mia in Gloucester, England, and he's failed his driving test 27 times. So earlier this year, he hired 2 guys who kind of looked like him. He paid one of them $650 to take his written test for him.
That's great.
And he paid the other guy $650 to take the actual road test. The guy who took the road test pulled off the scam and passed, but the guy Sujan hired to take the written test didn't quite look enough like him. So the staff at the testing center in England figured out he was a fake and called the cops. Sujan was arrested for making or supplying articles for use in fraud, and he was just given a 14-month suspended sentence and 200 hours of community service, and obviously he still doesn't have his driver's license. No word on whether his accomplices faced any charges. England, they talk real smart, but they're just as dumb as we are. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! We will take a break, and when we come back, they talk smart, but they're dumb like us. Sure. We'll take a break and come back with the Audio Vault and Rob Spiewak right here on the Mike OMeara Show.
The time is almost here for a 10th anniversary celebration.
TMOS Live 2019.
Get ready for a jam-packed weekend filled with all the sights and sounds of Las Vegas with gambling, karaoke, the food, the fun, and pancakes.
Pancakes? Hey, Jimmy, are you forgetting something?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Thanks, Rob. The main event, the TMOS 10th Anniversary Spectacular, Friday, November 15th and Saturday, November 16th in the Council Chambers Theater at the Zappos Corporate Center.
Attaboy, thank you.
Find out the latest on all the events at the TMOS Live 2019 page on Facebook.
Hey, call the neighbors and wake the kids. You don't want to miss this.
TMOS Live 2019. Sin City will never be the same.
We will see you there. Could I get another beer, please?
That was a promo featuring 2 announcers.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Meara Show. Look at you. You can't keep your big mouth shut. You love to talk because you are the whistleblower.
What?
Hoo-ha! Mr. Big Shot. But did you ever consider that shutting that pie hole might be a better option? No need to blow, a whistle, or anything. Maybe you should zip it, Ricky, and instead of talking, try listening to the TMOS bonus show.
Yeah.
Just click and see what you're missing. After just one episode, you'll be so transformed, the whistle will blow you. That was nearly a Yakov. Hey, whistle in America. Yeah, whatever. The bonus show is a commercial-free, no-holds-barred 6th episode of TMOS and features Mike, Oscar, Rob, Maddie, and Peter North. I'm sorry, Pony. Just click the banner on our website and you get access to all of our bonus content, and you'll be helping TMOS. The TMOS bonus show brought to you by WMAL AM 63. WMAL is a Washington, D.C. full-service radio station. Wake up with Hart and Weaver. Frank and Jack will start your day off with shtick as invigorating as the vodka and Frank's orange juice.
True.
I think I'll have a screwdriver early in the morning. Then be a part of the sexy fun of Bill Mayhew, followed by the hard R-rated pranks of Trumbull and Core. Nudity encouraged. And, of course, the hot buttered soul of Love Lines with Felix Grant. WMAL, founded by optician Dr. M.A. Lease. And remember, you can't spell maladjusted without M.A.L. This is Bud Steele speaking. Hail to the Redskins. There we go. That is DC-centric fun, ladies and gentlemen. Let's open up the audio vault for today. This is Thursday, November 7, 2019. Rob Spiewak. WMAL? How are you?
The number one voice.
Yeah, a little splash of Smirnoff in my orange juice.
Yeah, especially, from what I hear, Mike, especially on remote broadcasts.
Remote broadcast, here we are, WMAL.
Oh, money, forget money. Let's have a march. Mike, HBO has a new marketing ploy because people now, it used to be when I was a kid, you want a big screen TV. Now everyone is watching TV on their devices. They're binge watching, streaming on their phones, and they don't want to be bothered, especially by their roommates.
All right.
So what HBO is handing out are boxes that you can sit in so you can watch TV undisturbed.
When it comes to the dorm room experience, privacy is at a premium. Introducing the HBO Box. Featuring the latest in cardboard technology, we took a standard box and painted it black. Because not all cohabitants are compatible, and not all screens are for sharing. Impervious to the outside world, you'll remain blissfully ignorant to what's occurring in your dorm room. Just enter and be transported to Westworld, Westeros, or an unidentified suburb. Also, there's a shelf. We're so excited to see what you do, or don't, in an HBO box. HBO Box is literally our middle name.
That's what sold me on it. Box is our middle name.
That is an advertising agency allowed to have fun and do what they want to do.
Love it.
And it got a splash nationally, and good for them. HBO. Great content, too. So more power to them. I love that.
It has a shelf.
It has a shelf. It's a cardboard box painted black.
Now,
hysterical.
Have you seen an ad or a preview perhaps for the movie Last Christmas? It's supposed to be a romantic comedy coming out around Thanksgiving.
No, I have not.
It is based. It seems to be based largely on the Wham song "Last Christmas," and it's a Christmas-centered rom-com. But because of it, they're actually releasing a George Michael song that has never been released before. The late George Michael had a song. It's called "This Is." Now let's hear. Here's music never heard before from George Michael.
Stoned and rolling, Mick Jagger and friends getting ourselves satisfied. Put your hands on the radio so that I, George Michael, can feel you listening out there this morning. I'm going to take you on a train ride.
George
I'm
Michael.
sorry, that's not the right George Michael.
That's the late sportscaster, Rob. Stop it.
What I meant to play was this.
Guess we always knew that it would be stormy weather.
It's a pretty good song. It's called "This Is Now."
Hey, look who came in from taping a special across the hallway. Look at that. Look at that.
Hello.
Just in time for his plugs.
Hello.
How'd it go?
Oh, fantastic.
Did the family decide to adopt you?
No,
Oh,
no,
darn it.
no.
That's
But,
a
Look
drag.
at
should all be
you.
proud.
You look great in your business suit, Oscar.
Thank you.
Very sharp.
Thank you, Mike.
Very
We
sharp.
started early today, so we're at the get-go stage. The last throws of the show, don't
Oh, is
you
this
know?
the audio vault?
It is the audio
Oh,
vault.
time for my nap.
There we go.
I'm just kidding. I love
it.
it. What do we
Mike,
got, Rob?
Sharon Stone is suing a rapper named Chanel West Coast.
Yeah, boy.
Because there's a new song out called Sharon Stone.
Sharon Stone, Sharon Stone, Sharon Stone,
What's wrong with people?
Sharon Stone,
And Chanel's not a real rap. I mean, she's one of these like celebrity / rappers
Right.
/ reality stars.
But,
You know, if I wore a tie that thin, it would look like a pinstripe. You know that? It
Your
would look
head
like
would
an effing pinstripe.
Your head would look
Really
like a
would.
lollipop.
It would. It would be ridiculous. Yeah, a lollipop could be up around my nipples. So frustrating.
Anyway, Sharon Stone, I didn't realize this, very particular about protecting her brand. So she's suing.
yeah. Well, you know, I mean, that's a little pushy, don't you think?
I do
mean,
too.
she
I
doesn't
think,
need
you know
to
what?
do
That's a
that.
celebration of
Let
Sharon
the kids
Stone.
sing her name, sing her song.
Yeah, say my
I
name,
don't
say
get
my
it.
name.
Some celebrities protect their brand passionately. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I'm surprised that she never sued any bikini waxing companies. Am I right, ladies?
Oh my goodness. What is the matter with you? Let's close with this. Mike, first of all, you need to know the dog is okay. But they had to do a surgery to remove a cancerous growth from his ear, and he was heavily anesthetized. So
Is
as
the dog's name David Smolar?
No, the dog is not named David Smolar. I like this dog. The dog is coming out he's coming out of anesthesia, and not, you have to wonder if you're an animal like a dog and you're feeling this way, it's got to be a weird feeling. So as he's coming under, the owner is taping him, and the dog just appears to be complaining.
He's got dry mouth.
He does.
Is there like an electronic sound in the background?
Yeah, there is.
You drunk? Not looking so good, honey.
Not looking so good. Yeah, he does have he had sort of like the Elvis eyes. The dog
has
is fine.
his father's eyes.
It was a golden retriever, and he's fine. And that is your Magic Audio Vault. Have a great Thursday, everybody.
Thank you, Rob. Oscar, I'm glad
show.
you technically you don't get on the attendance record. You get to make the check mark.
Exactly.
Rush
back.
show. We'll all be together tomorrow. Should be a very special program. Thank you for your yaks at 888-920-MORE. That's 888-920-6673. We appreciate that. We'll be back with a brand new one tomorrow. For Oscar Santana and Rob Spiewak, this is Mike OMeara saying, I'm going to the ass doctor today. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Bye-bye.
So long.
Ciao, ciao.
Before you go, please make a mental note. Today's show was made possible by the TMOS bonus packages. You can secure yours right now by going to MikeOMearaShow.com and clicking on the red bonus banner. Buy it or give it. Either way, you're helping out TMOS, and that's a good thing. Thank you, and go in peace.
Mike O'Meara, Radio Entertainment.
I'm afraid we have a bad image, sir. Market research shows people see you as something of an ogre.
You ought to club them and eat their bones. If you want to throw down in fisticuffs, fine. I've got Jack Johnson and Tom O'Leary waiting for you, right here.
Come on, Charlie. Let's get out of here. I'll get eaten with him if it's the last thing I ever do. If Slugworth wants a gobstopper, he'll get one.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!